Well, all right, everybody. There are the flybys. I hope you enjoyed the build. I know I wasn't talking like at all for the whole video, but I did want to add on my nighttime walkthroughs and just talk about it a little bit. Had a little bit more fun and took a little bit more time on this one off camera, so it really wasn't as fast or succinct as most of my other builds. So I kind of left off my talking and walkthrough process because that roof was especially tricky. I'm sure you saw. But anyway, come along with me. Let's check it out. I'll just show you and tell you what I was thinking while I was building. I really haven't had a whole lot of inspiration here in the plains. The plains are really flat for me, so like I really love building into the environment and stuff. And it's been hard for me to find a good spot that really spoke to me in the plains. I thought this spot was pretty cool because it had that fueling camp nearby that I wanted to turn into my own garden, and then this cool little entranceway, which I really think turned out pretty cool. Just a little bit of storage out front to make it look used and cozy. Nice little sitting area, a couple of trophies out here. We did sink the doors down pretty deep. You can see the handles down there, but I still think this entrance came out awesome, so I think it worked pretty well. Just random decorations on the wall. I always like to have lots of storage, like right when you first enter someplace. Don't mind my cluttery inventory. We've been building and just making sure everything was lit. But yeah, I don't know. I like to have a lot of storage right when you enter the house. That way you can just kind of like dump off your stuff, you know. So storage right here at the beginning is really nice and easy to get and have. Nice, cozy little kitchen. Lots to do. I really do like breaking. You get these by breaking, fill up, you know, the cargo boxes in your, what are they called? The carts. And then you break them. So this just felt good and cluttery over here in the corner. Always need a nice kitchen. Always love putting up the food and stuff for the kitchen. This turned out really well. Nice little spot. For the ceiling, I've got. I can actually. You know what? Let's just go up here. I'll show you my secrets. There we go. Let's just take a peek up here. So yeah. This is how I'm trapping fires. All these fires are coming up into these nice little boxes and being contained. This one's the only one that's letting even a little bit of smoke through, but thankfully it doesn't come through the ceiling. Or the roof, I mean, so you won't see it. So it turned out pretty good. Got a pretty low one over there. I did end up using some iron, and not a whole lot either. We just have, like, a small band running across the ceiling, the roofing, and then a little bit more running across the ceiling here. And that really provided the support. There was no way for me to get this roof to really look really clean in here, because it is a pretty wonky roof. It's pretty wonky. But, I mean, it came out pretty seamless on the outside. I thought it looked pretty good. But I just put this ceiling in. We got plenty of room in here. I mean, it's plenty tall, and it looks great. I always like dumping a bunch of treasure around my cartography table. I don't know why, but it just looks good, you know? It just looks good. Lots of displays and stuff. Lots of potions. Glowing potions on tables always look really good. Nice little bedroom back here. It's a pretty simple build. It's pretty... I'm thinking this is pretty small. You know, I know it's a lot of stone. This is pretty small. We're still getting just started here in the... I don't know why I did this, but I had fun with it. And I really enjoyed it. It kind of made me smile while I was putting it together. Food, food, food. Yeah, and I'm trying to use the colors with the signs. If you don't know how to do that, if you've never seen that, let me pull up a sign here. Let me go ahead and just bring this back. I want to show you this, because if you don't know this is pretty cool, and I just recently learned about it, so, you know, I'm a fool. I should pay more attention to stuff. Yeah, just color equals, and let's do, you know us, we love yellow here, and it's going to disappear, and that's okay, because then you can just put whatever you want, and it'll be the color. And I really just think that's cool. Like, I've been playing around with that a lot more. I know this update came out a while ago. I'm behind. I'm missing things. I've got a lot going on in the real world, and I kind of passed by this. But yeah, just saying, that's pretty fun. Nice little crafting area with everything kind of built in. I really love that too. Just a nice. I'll just keep it all really together and stuff. This thing actually spits out the what is it, the linen out here on the table, which is really cool. I always love displaying old armors and stuff, you know. I can't do that on my hardcore playthrough that I'm doing right now, because I'll lose my armor if I die, but usually I set up armor on stands. Nice little resting area so we can have maximum comfort over here. There we go. Let's get rid of that display so we can just look around. Yeah, this is beautiful. I really like this. This is a bed. I always like to make a couch of some kind, so like, I don't know. This is really nice. I really like that little sitting corner. But yeah, that's a cute little compact house. It's awkward, though. I think that's why we ended up calling it the Awkward Farm. Because I think this house is a little awkward. It's got a lot of, like, interesting little bends to it. The roof was really janky and different and like, difficult to put together. Several of these little, like, you know, angled areas. The windows are really interesting too. I really wanted big windows here for some reason, but you know, it's hard to do that. You got to have a lot of support for that glass. I really liked out here, just a tiny little garden for our, you know, for our cloudberries. That's awesome. And I don't know why the blue lights with the hot tub, but I thought this was a pretty cool little hot tub spot. And I'm pretty sure it does give us comfort as long as we're close enough to it, like over here, or maybe you do need to be sitting in it. I'm not sure on that one, but we do have max comfort for now right over there. And then the farm came out really well. What I did with the farm was as little as possible, honestly. So like we kept, you know, the totem. This is the original bonfire that was here. Same thing with this campfire and that bonfire. I did remove one or two other bonfires. But yeah, I kept the little shelters. You know, we made little sitting areas, so while we're out here farming, we can get some rest and hang out. We got carrots growing. The thing about the plains is you can have everything, so I might do a hard, like, farm build next time. I don't know, but we got flax, turnips, onions. We got everything out here. It's looking good and feeling good. Lots of storage here. Another little campfire resting area. And again, I left all of this from the Fulings. That's why I love it so much. We did fence between the Fuling fencing with our normal stake walls. I wish I had something to put some more of this in, and maybe there's a way for me to spawn it in, but I wasn't gonna do that. You know, it's all good. Got the windmills up. I really like this one. So this was the bigger house left out here by the Fulings, and we kind of turned this into a really gentle sitting room. You can literally get some comfort here, and it's really nice. And then the farm just continues up here. You know, we got a little watchtower area over here with a fire, a bunch of bees. All the bees should be sleeping. Oop. But yeah, and then a nice little storage shed out here that we just plopped in real quick. I really like this storage shed. I think storage sheds are really handy, especially once you get later game and you start really stacking up on supplies. You really want to keep the house for like actual supplies and use the shed to stack up these beautiful little, like, you know, I love that Valheim gives you this option. I've probably said it a million times, but I do love that, like, storage is just stacking up the lumber or the stone somewhere else. I love that. But anyway, that's pretty much the base. It's not big, it's not huge, it ain't really even all that fantastic. I think it's an awkward, compact little plains base, and it feels tough. It would probably need some good defenses, probably section off this whole area right here, just because it would probably need a little bit more defending, just from maybe a brute or two. But really, it's not so bad, and the stone is pretty defendable. But yeah, it turned out pretty well. It's probably not my favorite thing, but you know, it's really good. I like this one. This one was really compact, really cute. It's really open floor too, so like, here you go, like everything in the one room. You know, run over here and cook, or run over here and craft. You know, it's all right here for you. But anyway, everybody, I guess I'll go ahead and let it wrap up right there. I know it's not one of my craziest or coolest builds, but I do like this one. This one came out pretty cool. It's pretty darn cozy, and yeah, I don't know. Just a little showy, which I feel like at this point in the plains, you know, you need to be, or you should be, or you should try to be, just for fun. Because at this point, you've collected so much stuff. If you've made it to the plains in Valheim, you're doing great. Like, the plains are tough. There's a lot to do out here, and by this point, you should have collected a ton of items and armors and weapons and stuff. Hang them on the walls, you know, like hang those old tools on the walls. You know, by this point, we're probably not using either of these bows or any of these well, I don't know. This thing is the best, isn't it? I haven't used it in forever in any playthrough. I feel like in my Hearth and Home playthrough, my second full playthrough, I found this thing for the first time and fell in love with it, and it was my favorite weapon forever. I know that there are a bunch more weapons out there, though, now, especially with the Ashlands update, and we are slowly making my way toward the Ashlands in my hardcore playthrough, but I'm still feeling builds right now, kind of taking a break from the hardcore playthrough, and I think I might do 1 or 2 more build-through episodes. So if anyone has any cool, like, suggestions or inspirations, let me know, because I'm having trouble finding cool build spots in the plains. I've literally been flying around in this build-through world, desperately looking for some cool spots, and I might have one for next week. Those cool, like, ring of stones that you can find out in the plains, I really want to do a build in those because I really love that. And I love building inside, you know, all of these, just all of the, like, the biome's unique details. I like building into the landscape and everything. So I really want to do that, and I also eventually want to build a little cabin on top of one of those. So maybe we'll do those next. I'll just do a farm, maybe in the ring, those stones, and, you know, well, anyway, blah, blah, blah. Spoilers, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens next. It'll be a lot of fun, either way. Anyway we do it. Building in Valheim is always super chill. But hey, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. This build came out pretty good. I think it's pretty cozy. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And again, as we progress in the Plains builds, we will get bigger and more extravagant and crazier, because this is only our second build in the Plains, and I like to get about 10 builds per biome, and I'm really excited to keep going and see what comes our way, because I'm going to keep expanding. We'll keep making bigger and better builds as we keep, you know, expanding our way through the Plains here. But I hope all of you are living in cozy, awesome bases in Valheim yourself. Please make sure to please take the time to make sure your houses or bases are something you want to come back to at the end of a journey and feel comfy and safe and just warm in, you know? Take the time. It's really worth it. It always is. But anyway, I'll quit my rambling. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today, everybody. I hope you're having a great day. Have a great rest of your day. And here's hoping I see everybody in the next episode. I do think we'll be doing another build-through episode next week, so tune in if you want to check that out. I'm going to start my next build, and we're going to go ahead and just fly right out the door here and go try to track down another cool build spot. But until then, good luck, have fun in your own adventures, and I'll see everybody next time. Thanks again for hanging out with me, everybody. We'll see you.